Shalom. First and foremost, before I start this video, I want to give all praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahushai, Rahar Rakar Kodash, which is the name of the Heavenly Father, Yahweh, and so his name Yahweh Shai, and in the Holy Spirit. Double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone that are still to this very day continually rule very well. That's pushing forth the prophecies and continually teaching through the spirit of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai. And much due honors and shalom to the whole elect that's continually plowing in this work, in this ministry, in all faith, true sincerity. Now, the topic of this video is going to be an update concerning prophecy, man. Ran across this article, which the Spirit jumped on me to do a video on this because, as you can see, man, the prophecies are moving along quickly, man. All right. Because, now we're in 2018, going towards the middle of 2018, man, the prophecies are moving quickly, and things are happening rapidly. All right. Now, in this case, this one is concerning another store, or another giant, so to speak. More stores are being closed down. And, that, like I said before, that's pertaining to prophecy, because with this system that we're under, this system is which is ran by Esau, which is his true biblical nationality, which the so-called white man's true biblical nationality, which is Esau, starting with the bankers, the elites, so-called elites, the Rothschilds, the Oppenheimers, the Rockefeller families, or the Rockefeller family, Salaki. And this whole system is geared towards progression, because back then, you had like in the early 90s, or early 90s going to the late 90s into the early 2000s, you had your stores, right, which you can normally go to. You never heard of a thing like shopping online, man. But now we're in this age now to where people can actually go on the smartphone or the computer, laptop, and go and order something, and then it'll be right at their door. All right. So, like I said before, the system is progressing towards the agenda of the so-called elites, which is their New World Order agenda. All right. The systematically set it up this way to where the people have no choice but to accept it. All right. I'll give you an example, like the cash system, right? You have people that relied on cash, and they still do today, but you have the cards, right, the credit cards, and you have stores that are not accepting cash anymore. Now they're just going completely digital. Okay. Then you had the swipe and go method with the credit cards. Now you got the chip. All right, and all of this is moving forward towards the mark of the beast, which is the RFID microchip, or the NFC chip, the Vera chip, whatever you want to call it, man. But basically, the chip system is going to be it's like the mark of the beast, which is the chip, the microchip. That's what we're headed towards. Okay, and with more stores closing down, is being more it's becoming should I say the picture is becoming more clear now. All right. Now, in this article, is dated today, which is earlier today, said around 8 o'clock. It says Toys R Us plans to close all U.S. stores. 30,000 jobs at risk. All right. And it says bankrupt Toys R Us Incorporated is preparing to sell or close all 885 stores in this U.S. chain, risking up to 33,000 jobs after failing to reach a deal to reconstruct billions of dollars in debt. A person familiar with the matter said on Wednesday. So, and that's basically how it is here in America, man. This whole society is built on debt, a debt system that can't be paid back, man. If you go and look at the debt clock, man, it hasn't changed, man. It's not going down. It's not staying still. It's continually rising and rising as the day go on, man. Every second, every minute, every hour, it's not going to stop until this place is taken down, man. All right. And that money, hey, and the ones that America owes that money to, they're going to come looking for that money, and America's not going to have it. All right, America's going to be SOL, man, shit out of luck. With shoppers flocking to online platforms like Amazon.com Incorporated, and children choosing electronic gadgets over toys, Toys R Us has struggled to service debt from a $6.6 billion leverage buyout by private equity firms KKR and Co-LP and Bain Capital and real estate investor Vornado Realty Trust in 2005. All right. So basically, man, outlets like Amazon, eBay, people can actually go on and shop online and get their things from there. Rather than going to other stores like Toys R Us or any other store that you can just rather go online and get it. All right. As it made mention of how kids or the children, right? The children choosing electronic gadgets because now we're in the age now to where everybody's glued to the computer screen now, man. Glued to the computer screen, phone screen. All right, like their whole lives is built around the online world, and that's what these elites want, man. They want these people to be conditioned to where their lives are completely absorbed on the online world, because the system, like I said before, the system which is concerning the market of beasts, the people are going to willingly accept it, man. All right. Now you are going to have some, so-called patriots out there that's going to come up against it, right? And then of course you have the ones that have awoken to this truth. All right. Us, the prophets of the Lord, woke up to this truth. We're rejecting the chip. All right. So, but the rest of the people that are here, they're gonna accept it, man, including 2/3 of our own people. All right. 2/3 of Israel, so-called Negroes, Hispanics, and Native Americans, they're gonna willingly accept that mark. All right, which is the microchip. Okay. Now, I want to go ahead and get into the scriptures. That's it on that article. If you want to read up on it, more than happy to, or it's like you're more than willing to go look at it. That's the book of Ecclesiastes, chapter 12, verse 3. It says, "In the day when the keepers of the house shall tremble, and the strong men shall bow themselves, and the grinders cease because they are few, and those that look out of the windows be darkened." And that's right, man, because starting up from the top of this verse, it says, the grinders cease because they are few. All right. Because it's going to get to a point in time to where everything is going to be electronic, and they've been doing that, man. They've been building different methods, or should I say, building different devices and robots to do those jobs that the regular normal person would do. All right, and they would pretty much it's going to come to a point in time to where they're going to have machines do their work, and people are going to be without jobs, man. All right, there's going to be no job openings whatsoever in that day. All right, and we're heading towards that, man, as you saw in the article concerning Toys R Us. And the other stores have been closing down too, man, like Walmart and Kmart. All right, stores like that, they're closing down. All right, I remember an article that came out concerning Walmart and Kmart. If I'm not mistaken, also Polo, Ralph Lauren was going out of they were closing down stores too, man. Okay. It says also too in this verse, it said those that look out of the windows be darkened. So it's gonna come a point in time as well to where this internet is gonna be completely regulated, and we're heading towards that right now, man. The net neutrality has been done away with, and pretty soon we're gonna come to a point where the internet is gonna be regulated, man. All right. So the truth that you hear about us, starting from the apostle elders on down, you're not going to hear from us anymore, man. After this is it. Okay. Now, verse 4, and Salakia too. If I pause for a second, I put the phone down because I'm here at my job. But at verse 4 in Salakia, I actually do need to put my phone down. Salakia. Slack you. I'm back. This is verse 4. It says, and the door shall be shut in the streets when the sound of the grinding is low. And that grinding is getting lower and lower as time passes, man. And he shall rise up at the voice of the bird, and all the daughters of music shall be brought low. All right, and that's also true, because the music that you hear is, call it like it is, man. It's bullshit. All right, it's BS. It's garbage. But I want to grab this next precept, and then I'm gonna close it on out. Didn't want to make this video too long. This is the book of Revelations, the 13th chapter, and the start at the 15th verse. It says, and he had power to give life unto the image of the beast, that the image of the beast should both speak, and cause that as many as would not worship the image of the beast should be killed. And that image of the beast, which when you go up a few verses, speak about the previous beast which came before it, which that beast was dealing with the Roman Empire. All right, so the image of the beast is the system that we're under. All right, and like I said before, this system is going towards a digital system. All right, everything's going to be digital. Everything's going to be electronic. All right. So also too, it says, and cause that as many as would not worship the image of the beast should be killed. And that's true too, because if you don't bow down to this this way of life, this system, the American way of life, how things are done here, they basically look at you as a terrorist. All right. If you're not willing to accept this system, then you're labeled as a terrorist. All right. And it's going to come to a point in time to where, when the microchip is completely implemented, and you're going to have people that are gonna be killed. All right, when they deny the chip, those of them that are not of this fold. Okay. Now verse 16 is saying, he caused it all, both small and great, rich and poor, free and bond, to receive a mark in their right hand or in their foreheads, and that no man might buy or sell save he that had the mark or the name of the beast or the number of his name. Okay, so rich and poor, free and bond, right? Small and great, everybody. All right, he's gonna cause everyone to receive that mark. All right, and when you call someone to do something, you're making them do it. All right, you leaving them no choice but to accept it. Okay. So it also says that no man might buy or sell unless he had that mark. So if you don't have that, then you're not gonna be able to function in society, man. All right. Okay, that's the microchip is gonna have all your information on there, and there's gonna be no way to purchase anything or sell anything or do any sort of business without that chip, man. All right. So I gotta put the phone out again.